My name is Peter and Bailey.
I'm Nigel Birch.
My name is Christian Miller.
Hi, my name is Didion Lloyd.
I'm Peter Rackler.
My name is Jaden Lewis.
I'm an actor and performer.
I'm an actor and playwright.
I'm an actor.
I'm an actor, director,
I'm an actor.
I'm a singer and performer.
and most importantly, I am a black man in theater.
I am a black man in theater.
So black man in theater.
I'm a black man in theater.
A black man.
I'm a black man in theater.
I think of a picture that I saw in a book, and it was a production of A Soldier's Story that was done in like the 80s. And the cast was like Denzel Washington and like Samuel L. Jackson. It was just ridiculous cast. And it was done. It was a play about the 1950s. But I remember seeing the picture and being like, oh damn, Denzel did theater. It didn't click, right?
Yeah.
And to be like to see because he's a young cat. They're young cats, you know what I mean? I'm like, oh wait a minute, this guy's just like me. His beginnings was just like me. Like, I mean, he did theater school. I mean, you can become theater and go any route you want. But it was like to see these black men on stages, and it was like this was a small production. I was like, yo, I can start here too. And they're just like me. It's whatever route you can go. So it was like door just opened to me once I saw that picture. So that's the first thing I think of.
I think of representation. Just to add to Peter's point, I think of somebody being able to speak my truth, my story, and convey that in a way that only a black man can convey it. So I think representation is what I think about when I hear black man in theater.
One word that comes to mind when I heard that is power for some reason.
Same here.
I feel like as black men especially, we don't have a voice when it comes to like media and society. It's kind of, we're just portrayed however they want to portray us basically, right? So it's like, other than through like hip hop or rap or something like that, it's like we get this negative criticism, this negative stereotype. And I feel like with that, I just hear power, because like we can tell our own story and we can show more than what is presented through society.
Yeah, I think there's been a void when it comes to black leadership in society. Who do we know that's a leader in society, whether it be North America or the world? You can go to Farrakhan and you know that side of things. There's no Martin Luther King Jr., there's no Malcolm X, there's who do we turn to, because everybody has their own different views and different lifestyles and their own different upbringing. It's great to see black men of Canada being able to talk about their personal experiences or their upbringing. I think it's great.
My experience so far, it's been really good. It's just like being around all these people and being as a black man or a black man. It's something that people don't see a lot, because they expect either a white person or a Chinese person to be playing in a play, in like different kind of aspects of the way. They don't really expect a black person to be in a play, or they mostly expect black people to either do type of music styles like hip hop, rap, and R&B. They don't expect us to be like in a very serious and very emotional type thing where we have to show like who we are. And speaking on people, it's been a great experience. It's like teaching me a lot that we can do this. Like, we don't have to single ourselves out and like show like
Follow society.
yeah, follow these rules. And I think so far.
That's a huge point, because I think that we have to start dealing with toxic masculinity and masculinity and being in a space where, especially in arts, where you're vulnerable. So I think men showing that piece of them, you know, their thoughts, impacting their feelings, provides a vehicle for other people that are watching to say, you know what, seek help, or you know what, I feel like I can go to my brother and say, listen, bro, let's have a conversation. So I think it's a good way, an opening for a lot of men, especially theater, like Jaden said.
Right. And the thing is, in arts in general, the idea of
That's right.
creating a safe space.
That's right.
The idea that, you know, there's a book called The Empty Space, and the idea is that you can have theater anywhere.
Right.
It can be on the street, but the idea that black men or black people in general can come to a space and it's safe to talk, to express.
That's right.
Because sometimes it doesn't even exist in churches, sometimes it doesn't exist in your home. So theater, the reason I'm so passionate about it, I got to theater and I realized this place is safe.
That's right. Exactly.
Absolutely.
I can be myself.
That's right.
I can express and fall down and make mistakes. And I think that's one of the biggest fallacy of toxic, when we talk about toxic masculinity, the idea of falling down and making a mistake in rehearsal. And I messed up, I know, go back and do it again. It's all right, forget it.
That's right.
And this idea of safe space is so huge in the arts in general. And I think that can feed us as men as well.
And you talking like that and expressing yourself, now the audience can, or someone in the audience, or anybody that's seeing you with that passion can go like, whatever man he is, can be like, oh my gosh, I want what Peter has. I want to be like Peter. I want to have that. I want to be open to express myself. I don't want to be at my home where I have to be in a shell, where I have to hide because I have so much to offer. But you're giving that platform, or showing that platform that I can be like you. How do I follow your footsteps?
Right, and just to follow up on that, and I think that what we do get trapped in is that when we talk about the arts or theater or dance or whatever, people get the idea of, well, it has to be professional. No, that community theater is beautiful. Do the community theater. If you're not going to be a professional, that's what you want. Go do it. Do it. It doesn't have to be this professional thing, because it's just a matter of just opening that door and allowing you to see what's out there, whether it's dance or, you know, visual arts.
That's right.
Touch it. Go and do it. You
Look
know?
at the conversation that we're having right now.
Yeah.
You know, and it's what? From theater.
Yeah.
You know, we're not performing or anything like that. We're all men sitting down having a discussion.
Right.
And we get to open up.
Like you said about a safe environment, like for me, like at first when I learned that I was gonna be in the role, like first I was nervous. Like I wouldn't talk to anyone, I was being shy. But as I learned that like when I make mistakes and I improve on them, like I felt more safe. Like I felt comfortable enough to have like conversations with people, like talk to them, and you know, they would like, and if I make mistakes, me making a mistake and also me knowing that like they would support me and try to help me to make them like to improve and not to make the mistake and to become better.
Exactly. And having leaders in those spaces, right? Because for me, a prime example is, you know, coming in this play with Troy, exceptional actor, and just seeing him, he makes it comfortable, he made it comfortable for me to make mistakes. Because on stage he's flawless, but in practice I missed the line, so what? I run it back. So for me, coming in there with that fear and anxiety, now I'm seeing that the leader of what's going on is saying, you know what, miss a line, we don't even talk about it, we move on. Now I feel comfortable not only in the aspect of the theater, but in other walks of life. Because now you can take it outside of that space and say, you know what, mistakes are light, doesn't matter. I can regroup, come back, and kill it the next time. So I think that's a good thing. Again,
That's overcoming fear.
right? Huh?
Yeah. I was saying like overcoming fear.
Absolutely.
You know, all
In
aspects of
theater.
life. Yeah. In theater and outside.
As black men.
Amen.